All right, babes. Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel. It's that time where we need to do my hair. I've been putting it off, and I was like, maybe I just won't be blonde anymore. Maybe I'll just go back to being brunette or black. But the bleach was calling, and honestly, I've got I've got banding, I've got roots, then I've got orange, and then I've got blonde. Oh my God. My hair is in such dire straits. And look, I look after it. I do everything. I've got all the right products. I've got all the right, chisel. But it's just tough. It's tough to keep it hydrated. And also you might see that I've it depends where you're at with my hair, but so I trimmed these a couple of days ago. I might just be doubly sure that I've got everything off before I start bleaching it. I'm telling you now, oh my God, it's not going to be long until I actually shave my hair off, because frankly, it's just so nice, so liberating just to shave your hair. I'm telling you now, my husband's gone away on a work trip. I swear, he's terrified that he's going to walk through the door and I'm going to be rocking a Sinead O'Connor. Unfortunately, I don't think I would look as good as Sinead O'Connor. So that's unfortunate. Also, I'm bleaching my hair in a black shirt, but my friend Lucy gave me this. And I feel bad because I'm not wearing it, right? I'm not getting any wear out of it. So I thought, I'll put it in the food bank. Yeah, I won't put it in the food bank. I don't think you could eat this black shirt. I mean, you could give it a go, but I don't think anyone's that desperate. I'll put it in the clothing bank. But actually, I think I'm going to have it as my bleaching shirt. And let's make the most of it now, because it's not going to look like this for very long. Right, I'm going to get going now. So I use Blonde Bar, which that's a very unsatisfying colour and frankly just looks weird. But I've also made extra bleach because I'm doing that thing with my hands. I've been watching Schitt's Creek again. Last time I didn't make enough bleach, and there's nothing worse than scrimping towards the end, hence why I think I didn't get great saturation around the back. I had like leopard print spots. Also, I've got a double crown. It's all kicking off. Anyway, I am adding a bit of my Fanola purple mask to the concoction just to try and cancel out the yellow as I go, because I think I've mentioned it before, the Blonde Bar is not the strongest of bleaches, and also I'm using a 10 volume. I don't use anything else on my hair because frankly my hair is holding on by a thread, so I can't afford to lose any more hair. Speaking of which, I am thinking of I'm not thinking, I'm actually going to get one. I'm thinking of getting a hair topper. Why do I keep saying thinking? I'm getting a hair topper just because I didn't want to get a full-on wig, but I've lost quite a lot of hair around the back, and I've obviously shaved these sides as well, so I've lost a bit of, volume this side as well. So I thought, let's get a hair topper. So when I get it, I'll put it on and you can tell me what you think. Also, please don't be shy. Just say hi. couple of you have commented on my videos, and it's so nice, like, you know, because you feel like you're talking to yourself when in fact you actually are talking to yourself. But it's nice when people comment because you're like, there's people out there. Anyway, I'm going to get going, and I'm going to do the back first, and then I'll come back. All right, you slicks. So, worst part over. I've done the back. Oh yeah. And you might see that it's got a blue tinge. I actually put quite a lot of that mask in it, but it's still grey. I mean, it's still not going to cover up the fact that it's grey in colour and looks like cement. Look at my hair. But yeah, that part is over. Thank God. My God. As we say, as I like to say, sail we must. Right, so that's what it looks like. Can't really see the blue in it, but it's, oh shit, I'm getting bleach everywhere, which is what happens, you know. Anyway, let's get this on as quickly as possible, because whilst I don't have a lot planned today, I don't want to spend all day doing my hair. I was going to go to Sephora and see about getting the Moroccan oil, like rose mask, colour, tint, whatever it is, just to kind of, I like my hair pink, I must admit. I like it when it's just got like a sort of subtle, you know, like a nice, what am I trying to say? Oh God, here we go. Yeah, like a rose gold, very subtle cotton candy. All right, Sammy. Candy floss colour. Anyway, update from me. So my husband and I have recently, basically we're just trying to do as much travel as we can whilst we're here in the US. We went to DC a couple of weeks ago. It was great. It was so nice to be in a city that you could walk everywhere, very non-American. It had a sort of nod to London as well, which I really liked and appreciated. There was Pret a Manger there, which is like a well-known like cafe, but how would you even, so Pret is basically somewhere that you, oh my chat, Pret is basically somewhere that you can buy sandwiches, croissants, get coffee, cookies, that sort of thing, and it's all fresh, and you can buy little pots of fruit. And when I saw it, I squealed. I was like, oh my God, we've got to go in. And yeah, I mean, I didn't get an anal tear because it was so expensive. It was reasonably priced, I guess, but the great thing with Pret is you know exactly what you're getting, you know, which is with some American foods, you're like, what the hell is in this? And you always have to check the ingredients, because out here, there's really bad stuff in food out here that you've just got to be mindful of. Anyway, we love DC and being able to walk everywhere, and it was just a really, really pretty place with parks and the cherry blossoms, and there were a lot of police there, which is kind of what I was expecting given, you know, what's going on right now. Yeah, we won't go into that. But actually, it made me feel reassured rather than unsafe. There was just police everywhere, which there isn't in Charlotte. You'd be lucky. You'll be lucky. Yeah. Anyway, and this weekend we are going to the Outer Banks, which is basically a I think I'm getting this right. Look, I'm not David Attenborough, so whatevs. But yeah, they're just like an island, or like, yeah, an island just off the North Carolina coast with like sand dunes and things like that. Places to hike and do your water sports and things like that. So that's going to be really fun. And it'll be really nice. Like, me and my husband don't get to go on holiday because all our holiday and our leave is taken up with going back home to the UK, which is fine. You know, it's important to see my mum and my friends, and that fills my cup. But at the same time, it means that we never get to kind of go lie on a beach, or, you know, have a holiday where you just lounge around the pool and have cocktails and read books and snooze and, you know, all those glorious things that a rest should be. Whereas when I go home, it's like, right, how many people can I fit in this table in this window of time? It's really quite stressful. And anyone who's lived abroad gets it. Also, I have very mixed feelings about returning home next year. I really like life out here. I like the opportunity and the my lifestyle. Basically, I work in a bar, as some of you might know. I'm a bartender. I love it. Basically, it was what I was born to do, which is just talk to people and serve beer. Two of my favourite things. Well, drink beer actually is my second favourite thing. But yeah, I just love the community side of the pub that I work in. It is really community focused. They do lots of like fundraising stuff and charities, and people go there, and it's the kind of place where, and look, we all need this, right, in modern day life. It's the kind of place that you know that you're gonna saddle up to the bar and there's gonna be someone you know and you're just gonna have a chat. It's that sort of place, which is what everyone needs. We're all so lonely, right? We're all starved of connection and, well, maybe not me so much, but like, life is lonely. Even with friends, like, I've got loads of really good friends, but they're scattered everywhere. And you know, everyone's on their phones, but we're not really talking. I mean, heaven forbid we actually have a handset phone, and ironically, we don't call people anymore. If someone calls me, I'm legitimately offended at the audacity that someone's actually called me. And I'm like, what are you playing at? How dare you call me? This was not in the plan. Ooh, that's quite fetching. You know, like, that's the world we're in now. It's crazy. So I really think that a pub is basically the modern day church, but without all the stuff that, you know, without all the God stuff, whatever floats your boat. And I'm thinking of running some like coaching sessions for women that want to come in, and maybe they've got something that they want to do or something they want to talk about that they haven't gotten around to doing, or they don't feel the courage to do it. And actually, maybe it's just a case of getting women round a table, you know, and doing what we do best, which is talk about our feelings. No, you know what I mean. Talk and open up and share, and if that makes women feel less alone, and then great, my job here is done. Like, the world is really beyond terrifying right now, and I think we need to be talking about what is going on in our heads. or even just meeting up and having a pint and going, oh, hello, meeting people new. Like, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to present that to my boss and see what he thinks about that. What do you think? That's a good idea, right? So yeah, and also I've been doing acting classes, which has completely given me so much confidence. I recommend it to anyone. For everyday life. Oh, it's phenomenal. I mean, I remember walking into that class, and this was what, 4 weeks ago maybe? And I was terrified. And acting was something that I did when I was younger. You know, I did a college degree. Now, when I say a college degree, I mean my college was really shit. It was really bad. But I've made friends there for a lifetime, and I've got really good memories of it. And it was character building, as any parent would say. But it was basically just a DOS for 2 years. But even with that in mind, and moving around and trying lots of different things, I was still genuinely terrified. But and when I'd get up and, you know, do my little pieces and monologues, I'd be absolutely bricking it. Great for the waistline before that class. And now because I've been doing it for a few weeks, and there's trust in the class, and my classmates are just all really wonderful people. We just have fun, and I get up on stage and I just laugh at myself. I think it's important in life if you can not take it so seriously, man. Like, Christ, as I like to say, hopefully we have a long life, but none of us know, and we've got to get on with it. And I think now I'm in my 40s, I'm so acutely aware of how quickly time is going. Like, I'm 46 in July, and I can't believe it. It just makes me laugh when I think about it, because I'm like, oh bloody hell, I only just turned 27. Like, what the hell? Life goes really fast, and every year older you get, which is a blessing, you think, oh my God, if not now, when, right? You just got to grab life by the absolute balls and go full throttle. Much like me in this bleach. See, I've made enough this week, so I'm delighted with myself. Delighted, as my best friend Adele would say. Samantha, she calls me Samantha in her Irish accent, and it's just, oh, it's the most wonderful thing. Do you know, she could tell you she's gone for a big shit, and she still sounds like she should be on stage. Wow, this chat has taken a turn for the worse. Yeah, so we're powering through this. Look at me go. Look at me go. Oh. Yeah, so my husband's gone to Tampa this week. And it's really, really nice to have a house to myself. He works from home all the time, so I rarely get time on my own, and I love being on my own. I really do. I love just not having anyone saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you? This is my husband. Where are you in the flat? We've got quite a big flat, to be fair. See those lovely windows behind? It's just lovely waking up, getting a cup of tea in bed, thinking about starting the day. So this morning I actually went to the gym, which made me feel like She-Ra. I can highly recommend it. if you've got one near you, or you've got some dumbbells that are collecting dust on the side. I mean, we all know it, right? We all get told that start the day with some exercise, but it's so true. Just changes one's perspective, much like having a margarita at 10 a.m. That will change one's perspective as well. Yeah, so this week, or till Wednesday at least, I'm just doing my thing. And I'm going to see some friends. I'm going to maybe take myself out for dinner. That's one of my absolute favourite things to do. Take myself off for a bite to eat. And yeah, take it as it comes. Absolutely delightful. Delightful. Oh God, I love it when I get to this part of the bleaching process, when I've got hardly anything left to do and it all feels quite clean in sections. Oh yeah. And I've made enough bleach. I'm finally learning. But guys, I'm in a kind of hair kind of, I'm not really liking my hair at the moment. I don't know, I love it blonde, but it's taken its toll, and however much you look after it, it's a lot. We all know this. So I just don't really know what to do with my hair. I don't want to be black again. I don't know if I even want to be brunette. I just don't know what to do. Maybe I should just shave it off. But the problem is, and I think anyone who watches hair tutorials on YouTube, this is not a tutorial by the way, you can learn from me, but not in a professional way, in a not what to do way. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Thinking of maybe going red. I was pillar box red years and years ago. In fact, I think that was my first colour I ever did. Just to condition it, but the problem is, this is the problem. They all say they're semi-permanent, right? Or even if I got a conditioner. But the problem is my hair is so porous that I'm terrified that it's just never going to come out. I'm going to have to do a bleach bath, yada yada. And then I'm kind of in the same situation I was in before, you know? So, I don't know. But the thing is as well, and oh God, it's all coming out. God, I've had 2 coffees. Sorry about this. I do worry about all these chemicals that I'm putting on my skin. Like, it's not great, is it? It's not great. Life is one big chemical. But I guess we'll all be gone one day. Like, we can't worry about shit too much, can we? Just got to get on with it. Get on with it. Oh, yeah. I always miss hairs at the front. I'm nothing if not predictable. People at work can't keep up. In fact, a customer said to me the other day, "So, Sammy, what colour are you going to go next?" And I was like, "Oh." She said, "Well, I really like the blue." I was like, "Yeah, I like the blue for about 5 seconds." And I said, "And it lasts a lifetime. Look, it's still in the back." So, yeah. Right, I'm going to cross-check. This is the worst bit. And look, I always miss a bit. Oh, that's... Right, so if I've gone that way, then I need to go that way. Again, guys. Oh, you get to my age and you're like, Christ, the brain fog. So I've got a chat next week with a menopause specialist, which I cannot wait to chat with someone. I'm absolutely doing this the wrong way, but you know, what else? Yeah, see, round here I always bloody miss. So yeah, I'm looking forward to balancing out my hormones and getting on track. Yeah, man, this stage of life is so challenging. It's all changing. Why can't we just, and look, I know a lot of women don't feel like this, but why can't we just like keep our periods? I would like to keep mine. They're doing just fine. Why does everything have to change? Like, just keep it going. Like, don't bother. I know, ladies. Most women would be delighted for their periods to finish. However, I'm not most women. Every time I say this to my husband, he's like, I'm sorry. He's so cute. Look, this is almost impossible because my hair is so tangly. Jesus Christ, I look like, oh, is that a bit there? So I mean, I just feel like I've had this on. Right, what's the time? Don't know. That's probably something I should do. Right, Sammy, check round here. These are the problem areas. Oh shit, I've just realised I haven't bleached my shaved bits at the back. So I've shaved round here because I have breakage there. I've just about got enough bleach. See what I mean? There's always something. There's always something I forget. You'd think I'd have learnt by now. Anyway, right. I'm going to do my Brad Mondo tip of the week. Spray in my cap. Keep this lovely and moist. Oh, I'll be back. Hi darlings, I'm back. Here we are. Obviously I've missed a bit. Where is it? Yeah, look around there. The thing is, the front is the easiest bit. A tiny little bit there. I've not checked around the back yet. Oh, you bastard. Okay, yeah. The standard. Oh, what? Oh no, it's so annoying. Overall, I'm happy with the colour. The one thing I will say about Bon Bar is that I was going to keep it on for longer because I just couldn't see if it had taken to my hair, if it was yellow or orange. I was just like, I can't. Oh look, tiny bit there as well. Oh well. Look, we try our best. Yeah, I must admit I was really frustrated because I had my shower cap on for my back had been on for maybe an hour and a half and the front had been on maybe 45 minutes to an hour. But because it's not a strong bleach, my hair feels super soft. But yeah, my bitch about it is it's just so thick to see if it's lightning basically. Right, so I found in my cupboard of tricks, as we've all got one, some L'Oreal blush, blush blonde. Now, historically, I've not actually had much luck with this because when I put it on my hair, it just kind of stuck to like this bit up here and did absolutely nothing everywhere else. And look, I know that that's because my hair is porous, so it's going to attach on like this. I get it. So what I've done to hopefully combat this is I've mixed it up with a mask, so it's that beautiful bubblegum pastel pink, and I'm going to see how we get on. So I'm just going to comb my hair, wide tooth comb. I don't want Brad Mondo or the hair Buddha coming for me. Yeah, my hair feels super soft. Shit, yeah, I should have combed from the bottom. Sorry guys, but it is super soft. Hardly any breakage, thank Christ for that. Right, so I don't know if I'm going to section my hair because I can just mush it all in my head. Oh, you absolute swine. I should focus more on colouring my hair and not talking to a camera. Where's the fun in that? So, oh my God, I'm just gonna smush it in my hands and I'm gonna put it on my hair, dude. Oh, it smells absolutely gorgeous, but that's because I've got it with my hair mask as well. Oh no, I know what it's gonna do. It's too thick. It's just gonna cling on to the thicker bits. Ah, bugger it. Do you know what? It's fine. I'm kind of using this as much as a tint, as a deep conditioning thing, you know? I think my hair just needs a nice drink. Sorry, I've got flash bulbs in here going off because my lamp is needs replacing. Oh damn it, I'm really pleased with the results, aside from the obvious that I haven't coloured it all that well. Oh well. I'm happy with the lift. And look, yeah, this is gonna be a bit weird. Maybe like bubblegum and yellow. Let's pretend it's ice cream. Oh God, it's exhausting. It's such a process. It's so satisfying watching other YouTube creators putting stuff in their hair. Aren't we weird, eh? Watching hair videos. What's the world come to? But it's fun. Okay, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb it through. And actually, let's start from the bottom. How cool is my dressing gown? Okay, so I think Americans call it a house coat, which I guess it is. I've had this since I was I've had it so long. And it would be the one item that my house was on fire, I would run in and get, because it's got so much sentimental value as much as it has anything else. Yeah, fun fact of the day. Oh God, that does feel good though. It feels really thick and nourishing. It's a good word, isn't it? Nourishing. David Attenborough saying the word nourishing. It's very nourishing. Oh, I feel like a cream pie. Right, well, that's going to go on my head for an hour and I will be back with the results. Right, are we ready? Yes, I can see it's It's done it in batches, which I quite like. Oh, actually, let's put the light on, shall we? Oh, right. Ta-da. Yeah, it's kind of like an ice cream colour. I'm happy with that. When I look at it, I think at least it's not blue, and at least it's not gonna, you know, take weeks to wash out. It's just gonna be a couple of shampoos. Let's ignore the bit round there, shall we? Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna top those bits up. Don't know if I'll if I re-go in and do it. Oh God, can I be bothered? Can I be bothered is the question on everyone's lips. I don't know if I can. It is around the side. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to blow dry it and I'll be back. And ta-da! So it's done exactly what I thought it would do, which is colour some of my hair, not all of it. I don't mind though. I actually don't mind it so much. I quite like the unpredictability of it. As you can see, I've also cut my hair. I gave it a trim. I took about that much off and it desperately needed it. I've cut my fringe as well, which I really like. Overall, it feels really, really nice. I'll show you the back. Oh, look. You can still see the green, the blue, the green. Gosh, my hair is so thin. Even though I've got thin hair, I do have a lot of it, but it's the bleaching. Anyway, I'm taking collagen. What else am I taking? That's all I'm taking for my hair. My hair and nails. My nails have grown really strong. And I just have to keep looking after my hair before it falls out. But what do you think? I like it. I feel a bit like an ice cream, which is not a bad thing. Good enough to eat. I almost forgot to film this because I was listening to some banging techno. How cool is my t-shirt? Oh bugger, you can't see it. It's an old school Nike. Actually, I can't even claim this, it's my husband's, but he knows I'm wearing it because he FaceTimed me earlier. Anyway, that's enough from me and I will see you soon. Have a good week.